Hi there, Jim McCabe with the Knights of Columbus here. Welcome back. You're here because you want to better understand the difference between types of life insurance. You know, I've had 100 different people explain to me 100 different ways what the differences are. And the easiest way I've come up with is simply this. How old are you? Let's start there. I don't know how old you are, but let's say that you're 45. So here you are at age 45. Here you are at age 120. This is your life. We don't know what's going to happen between age 45 and 120, but we're pretty sure you're not going to make it. The thing we don't know is when you're going to pass away. Let's take a wild guess and say that it happens here. The difference between types of life insurance literally comes down to the dollars you put into it. With two basic types of life insurance, one is typically more expensive than the other. Let's talk about term insurance. Term insurance is a very common type of insurance, and frankly, it's the type of insurance that is most profitable for a life insurance company. In fact, it's the one thing that you hear advertised on television and in print ads and on the radio constantly. Get your cheap insurance here. We have the cheapest term rates. We have the cheapest life insurance, right? Since when is cheap better? Term insurance, the way it works, is just like this. At 45, term insurance is fairly inexpensive. But as time goes on, it gets more expensive. And in fact, the older you get, the faster the cost of term insurance goes up. That's how term insurance works, something like this. Because of the increasing premium, because of the increasing cost, and because at some point the term ends and you get to a point in your life where the insurance company won't cover you anymore, typically at age 70 or 75, term insurance most often doesn't stay in force until someone dies. In fact, it only pays a death benefit less than 2% of the time it's written. Because you have the coverage in place only as long as you pay the premiums, term insurance can be compared to rent. As long as you pay the premiums, you've got the coverage. The minute you stop paying the premiums, the coverage is gone. The other type of life insurance that we encounter is permanent insurance, and the most common type of permanent insurance is whole life insurance. And the key difference is in the cost, the dollars you put into it. Now, the cost for whole life insurance starts out a bit higher, but the difference is that it stays level for as long as you live. In fact, it's guaranteed never to go up. That's whole life insurance. Because it's something that you own and you don't rent, whole life insurance provides a death benefit over 60% of the time it's written. Over 60%. In fact, when it doesn't, it's because the owner has surrendered it. So you have control of it. Nobody can take it away from you except you. You have to give up that whole life insurance. So I don't want to give you the impression that one is good and one is bad. That's not the case. It's literally two different tools for two different jobs. Term insurance is an inexpensive solution for short-term needs. But if it's life insurance that you're going to need, say past the age of 70 or 75, then you should have a more permanent type of life insurance, and whole life insurance covers that bill. Knights of Columbus has both. In fact, Knights of Columbus has quite a suite of life insurance products, every one of them reflecting your Catholic values, every one of them squeezing the best value out of your insurance dollar that we can get. I think you should sit down and talk to an agent about what your options are and how best to cover your family's needs. Don't you agree? Until I see you again, take care and God bless.